Welcome back to Fisherfield Gaming. I'm Field.
And I'm Fisher.
And today we are continuing Alone in the Dark.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go into the mysterious lighted room.
Yes.
Because that's not a good sign.
No. Well, and according to this, it's the grand parlor. So.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's where the piano
as if we don't walk through doors and are suddenly outside in a cemetery all the way across town.
Yeah, I highly doubt that it's still the parlor.
Oh yeah, it's not the parlor.
Here we go.
Okay, what you walk into?
Chapter 3!
No! Yes! Of course! This looks more like the mezzanine.
This is nice.
This is strangely relaxing. I don't trust it.
I don't trust it either.
I'm glad to see you made it.
Jose?
I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Tarawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Tarawea. You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Tarawea. I'm a man Yermi has never met, and we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity, a spiritual apotheosis.
You don't think it would work?
Yermi subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between their Seto and Yermi's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Yermi with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the texts of Dr. Freud if you want such answers.
No thanks, I hate shrinks.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He
There's monsters.
is here as well.
The Dark Man.
The Dark Man has been working his way through the text for a long, long time.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez, just perfect.
We all know I'm not careful.
That was a very unhelpful manifestation of Jeremy's thoughts.
Yeah. Well.
That's kind of it. I'm confused by the concept they're trying to sell here.
Yeah.
Because, so he is just a figment of Jeremy's imagination.
Right.
So he only knows essentially what Jeremy knows.
Right.
Yet, if Jeremy knows the information, why wouldn't he know it?
But Jeremy doesn't know the information.
But no, but he said he does know it, but he represses it. That's why, if this is all a manifestation of Jeremy's psyche,
Yeah.
then hypothetically all the stuff in here is all stuff that Jeremy would know.
Right.
Like, if I was imagining something and somebody was able to go to my mind library,
Right.
you know, they're only going to be able to pull up information I know.
Right.
So, you know, if I've never read Moby Dick, they're not going to get
Find
they're not
Moby
going to
Dick.
get Moby Dick out of the library.
Yeah, but they're saying is that he did read Moby Dick. He just repressed reading Moby
Exactly.
Dick because it was fucking horrible. And so they sent the detective in to go find it. So it's technically in there.
Well, yes.
Jeremy just doesn't know where the hell he put it.
But if that's the case, then why doesn't Louise
Yeah.
know? Because he is also technically Jeremy's mind.
Well, because
because
he's just part of Jeremy. And Jeremy, if Jeremy has repressed it, then
I see,
Jeremy,
because
no
we're-
matter what part of him,
Yeah.
will not find it. But because we,
Are
as
not.
Edward Carnby, are not
Okay.
Jeremy, we have luck finding it. And if you were to tell me, well, but if you're in Jeremy's subconscious,
Are you
then
not a
are you
figment
not
of-
also part of Jeremy's mind? To which I say, tut tut. Obviously, this is all fake. This is a video game, and obviously, magic is involved because somehow we are actually standing in his subconscious.
Yeah.
So I feel anything is possible.
Jeremy's subconscious has beaten us up a couple of
Yeah.
times.
So I feel anything is possible.
Yeah. Unless you're having a weird out-of-body experience and just like banging yourself off of things inside a room.
Right.
Alright, so the dark man's in here.
Potentially. Okay, it's time to start looking.
So just pulling books off shelves.
Just rip it all down.
Oh, no. I see there's a couple of... I was like, there's an open book on the shelf over there.
Blah, 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 blah.
That would have been too obvious.
Yeah.
Have you tried the book that's just open? Well, now. Caraway has fallen apart.
Another tomb, huh?
Is it another two?
Alright, well, I saw skulls down there. Here we go. See?
Oh, yeah. Well, that looks more like somebody put, like, some offerings.
Yeah, because that coffin definitely isn't,
Touche. I saw it after I said it.
I was gonna say, this is looking pretty crypty. I don't know.
I don't know. I think this goes back to the Jeremy is a troubled man.
Jeremy is a troubled man. You know, but this is so much lighter and sunnier than the other crypt.
It's even peaceful for a crypt.
This is nice. This is a nice crypt.
Ooh, that looks pretty up there.
Ooh.
Oh, I like it with the
Yeah.
in-ground pool. I just want
Pretty.
that.
This is gorgeous.
That is gorgeous. The music's kind of fun.
It is fun.
It feels very, like, Grecian almost.
It does, yeah.
With this sunken in-ground pool.
Mhm.
And there's one of those monks that's like they're like frozen in time.
Yeah.
Which would make sense if this was a convent.
Yeah. I'm just taking a look
Yeah.
around.
Big mural.
Mhm.
People sitting at a table.
Looking at a
Some
person.
random person came in and gave bad news.
Yeah, she's like, hey, it's about to rain. And they're like, oh man, why you gotta tell us this?
Ah, you spoiled all our fun.
Can I just oh,
That is not as deep as I thought it was.
it is much shallower.
Sploosh.
He just falls down. Ah!
Found the deep end.
Yep.
A short stop and a sudden drop.
Yeah, that's a very Alaskan lake.
Yeah.
It's shallow, and then all of a sudden it's
Shallow,
not.
shallow, floosh.
Yeah. Oh, that's a star.
That looks important.
There's something missing.
Ah. Why is there always something missing? There's always something missing in my life.
Always. Menorah.
What convent is this?
I guess Jewish.
Well, if you have to make a sudden beeline back the way you came, you know where to jump.
Yep. Why'd you gotta
Did
say
you hear
that? I do hear that.
Is that just the crumbling? Okay.
Or it's above us. Whatever it is. The Great Library.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hotwood. Now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar. An evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a room and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the prowler.
Sounded drunk.
He didn't sound drunk. It sounded like he had something in his mouth.
A pen. The key.
So we need to find the librarian.
I don't want to.
I am a librarian.
This is a cool library.
That would be so cool. I want that. I want that so bad.
Oh, I don't want that though. That's that can stay.
Ruined my library.
Ruined. Absolutely ruined. Alright, I'm just gonna look around a little bit more before I go to the obvious places. Just in case there's something else to take a little look-see at.
A little less obvious.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, another one of those, like,
it's covered.
yeah.
Can I not do anything with it? Nope.
Look at that little staircase going up there, though.
I know, they're so cute. It's the one on wheels.
Yeah, so you can... Oh, what's going on in this picture? Take my hand!
Here, pull me from the brambles. Alright.
That's like, it'd be really cool to, like, go to a library like that. Obviously, minus the
I
bloodshed.
was gonna say maybe less like that.
No, but, like, can you imagine going to a library that, like, had this open kind of,
Yeah.
like, situation?
It would be pretty.
Obviously, maybe not crumbling, because that poses a security risk.
Yeah. There's gotta be monsters somewhere. It's just a matter of where.
Waiting with my finger.
Oh.
Ooh. You got a little...
What is this?
Probably gonna get chiggers.
Okay.
Ooh, that, Oh, it's a long
Unmasked evil.
Yeah, let's just put that in our pocket.
Cool. Nice lamp. I like those kinds of
The
lamps.
Tiffany lamp.
Yeah, they're very pretty. You know, Tiffany wasn't the only one who made lamps like that.
No, but I think that's what the style is called. That green kind of glass lampshade. I thought it was called a Tiffany lamp. No?
Nope.
What's it called?
Don't know.
Well, how do you know it's not Tiffany lamp?
Look it up.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will. Ooh. What's he got? Is this the librarian?
Well, maybe.
The key
What did I
of
just- oops.
Hubertus.
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 Yeah. Interesting.
Shit. Oh shit. What'd I do? Oh, there's an elevator. Oh, there's a black smoke. It's the dark man.
Manifest your worst fears, Jeremy.
Must be. Alright, let's go. No? How do I get down?
Stairs.
Just seeing if there's like With haste, Edward. With haste.
Okay, he's kind of bloodied up, okay?
I'm just going for it. I don't know.
God, the other one.
Okay, can you go? Stop crouching. Oh, he wasn't crouching. Uh-oh.
Shit, did you just die?
I think I died.
No. When was that?
Most recent save.
When was that?
We
Maybe
didn't-
when the dark man started chasing you.
One more time. Try it again. With haste. With haste. So he's in there. I gotta lure him out a little bit. Where is he?
He's still over there. He's right this way.
Yeah.
There, okay, just went past.
I saw. Pardon. Okay, gotta get to that elevator.
Looks like that goes up and around.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm like, I'm not convinced the dark man just got popped
I
up.
know. I'm like, how has he not decided to chase me again? Well, here we go.
Here's something.
That was very spooky.
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext shipping company pressing their contribution. Hey,
Why would you just let him take that from you? Dragonfly wings.
Detective! What?
Oh, is it like putting the gun to his head?
I hope you found what you were looking for. I fear there is no going back.
He's having a rough day.
Yeah.
So close. There must be something I
Almost
can
had
work.
that book.
Come on, Carnby, think. Think. The shipping company. Prext. Right.
Good luck, detective.
Man, I'm looking kind of rough.
Yeah, you are looking all scraped up and is that because you haven't like
Hailed from.
or I was gonna say, or are you just looking worse for wear?
Oh,
Well, thank God you're here, Detective. Sitting all alone in a place like this. I'd never live it down if the papers got wind of it.
Hey. Ruth, right?
Don't pretend you
Call
don't
detective.
know. I'm sure you have a whole file on me by now, Detective. I suppose we weren't formally introduced. I'm Ruth Talon. Miss Ruth Talon, in case you're wondering.
Edward Carnby.
Enchanté.
you
sure?
look like you need it.
I had too many already.
Nice. It's good.
I know. I have great taste, Detective.
This whole thing is
I'm
very
just
bizarre.
trying to
Back
back
from
Jeremy's
Fight Club.
promise to
Yeah.
the Dark Man.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that kind of stuff?
He's so
No.
casual.
Yeah.
But it makes you wonder, if he made a promise, can't he simply stand by his words?
Look, I'm just trying to get Jeremy out of a bad deal, so he'll come back with us to New Orleans.
Well, if all fails,
What are you doing?
Blessing.
it's a sign of submission to the Dark Man. I saw it in a dream once.
What?
She has huge hands.
She does.
What? They're in the loony bin for a reason.
You don't know the Pregst shipping company by any chance?
It's giving.
I do. They
Twin
made
Peaks.
big money during the war. But their waterfront office is just over there.
Whoa.
How did you do that?
Do
She's a
what,
witch
Detective?
burner.
Bon chance.
chance.
Hey, have you seen Emily Hartwood anywhere?
Yeah, good question.
Are you trying to make me jealous, Detective? No, I haven't seen your doll anywhere.
Bye now.
Imagine just working in the shipping company. This guy comes in all bloodied.
Yeah.
He's like, have you, I need to talk to you about something. You don't look so hot, bro.
But we got our matchbook.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Pregst shipping
I'm
company.
very curious to see if you
According
drank
to the book
some
in Terraway,
booze,
the
if you-
Dark Man is connected to a performance that Jeremy went to somewhere in New Orleans. I'm sure I
Okay.
can find the address inside.
Well, we will go inside in the next episode. But if you liked this episode, go ahead and click like, subscribe, comment down below if you feel so inclined, and we will see you next time in Alone in the Dark. Toodaloo.